night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been the prize, there's no need to be surprised.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them to avoid losing them next season. Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level of risk. It's Madden NFL 24, and this one features Josh Jacobs. There's a lot to like from his showing last week. Well over 100 yards and a pair of scores. It's the Raiders and the Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, real matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. It's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys kind of battle.
Here we go.
Past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raiders offense heading out with their new man under center for 2023, the former Patriot, former 49er, Jimmy Garoppolo.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win.
Go to the headset. It's about to get real.
I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Here we go. Now the NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power. We saw finesse. We saw speed.
At least I called a timeout on accident. Trying to learn these formations,
now,
like how to sub out.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Step up right now. Let's focus in. Here we go.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Mayer.
Now Garoppolo. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. He's a 2nd-round pick.
Wait till I get my own team, though.
When you're close to that first round, do you come in with a little chip on your shoulder?
You definitely do, because now your money's not the same. But even more than that, it's the prestige. Everyone wants to be a first-round pick, and he thought his talent demanded that. And I do know some teams in the league that had first-round grades on him.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really
Come on, Myers.
infusion of youth. They got
He didn't get a catch last game. I'm going to get him one, though.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck
fuck.
That's going to be intercepted.
What's it? I thought he was supposed to go the other way. Damn.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this
team. He ran the wrong way, man.
All the way on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, They got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
The Steelers offense set for their first possession here, and it's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the second-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance.
Max Crosby, sir.
We have an injured player out there, and oh boy,
that's Pickett got hurt.
Kenny Pickett was in some
injured him.
That one.
Send him to the locker room.
Get a report from Vegas after this.
I don't think he's coming back.
Will be equally intense here on second down.
Crosby already knocking people out.
That swung out wide to Harris.
Somebody else got hurt.
Here, back at the 47. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Good hit. Incomplete. Shut it down.
They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. This is fielded at the 7. Fighting ahead at the 15. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting the ball. That interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's second down. Now a give to Jacobs running right.
Ooh.
Bring him down.
First down.
27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. The Raiders at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here we go, 2nd and 6. Garoppolo going to change the look here.
Time out. Fuck.
A whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry.
Ooh.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Short
Mayer.
That's hauled in by Mayer. So getting 5 yards there on the pitch and catch.
Are you hurt? Are you serious?
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Gotta get Renfro involved.
Throwing now.
EA.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Nothing for your butt.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
There we go, Jacoby.
That's going to be
there you go.
It's Jacoby Myers. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Myers may be one of the most unsung wide receiver ones of the last 2 seasons with over 800 yards of steady production both years. The Raiders add him to a loaded receiver room, and they'll rely on him to move the chains as he did in New England.
On first down,
Renfro
bringing it in over the middle.
I know, huh? You making plays out here.
Looking to throw.
Renfro, there you go again.
Back to Renfro again, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down.
Let's go. I ain't forget about you, Renfro. You didn't have a catch last game.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, ooh.
He's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Wait, hold up. I don't really want to throw the ball, really. I got Josh Jacobs.
2nd and goal from the 1. Jacobs again.
That's easy.
He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. And that is going to be
easy.
One.
Easy money.
And it moves the lead to 8-0. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They'll be searching to dent the scoreboard for the first time. Now down 8-0 as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Come on, Kazi. Knock him out, too.
Now the 3rd-year man, Najee Harris.
3-leg tackle. Robert Spillane.
After going 3 and out on their opening
I'm
drive.
trying to knock 2 quarterbacks out.
The 3-4, a solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him on one side or the other. And hit him.
Hey, Hobbs on the job, boy.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Pick.
One fly for
Oh.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down
I got
to
garbage
the
corners.
20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Slant route, and he's got Freiermuth. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns down.
They can drop it. Let's go.
The coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Again, it's Trubisky.
Big. Give me that. Marcus Peters, dude. Let's go.
The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that's a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. Yeoman's effort on that last drive. 7 carries, got the touchdown as well. And the O-line probably got a little extra oxygen on the sideline in between.
And deservedly so, because they were also calling for him to continue to get the ball, because there's a rhythm that gets established, right? When you're running it well and the back's getting the ball and he's in sync and reading blocks, and the offensive line wants to continue to pound away. Haven't met an offensive lineman yet that likes to pass block more than he likes to run block. And that last drive, we saw the end result, didn't we?
Yep, and all were rewarded with a trip to pay dirt.
Oh, another guy going to the locker room for the Steelers. Look like high school.
Down at 6 now.
Like they third player.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, dude.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, Parker, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Tackle made by Adrian Phillips.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo.
And
he's going to go down.
Then Garoppolo gets hurt. Great.
Line,
Fuck, man. Brendan Hoyer. I'll put O'Connell in there. Damn it, man. Need to learn how to do these formation subs. They're not giving me the option, really. Bruce Sternum out for the game. Great.
Now, hang on here. We got an injured player. Oh, boy, it's the quarterback. That's Jimmy Garoppolo who's shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or two. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up first and 10.
I have to look in free agency what quarterback I could get or something.
On the draw, it's Harris. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
It's funny, both our starting quarterbacks got knocked out the game. Matt Crosby knocked Kenny Pickett out on the first play.
But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
Punt it. Give me the ball back. Are they going to go for it?
so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size.
Okay. You got to have consistent fortitude.
Somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Nothing our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's going to be taken down. There's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback? Well, they were setting up the screen, CD, a lot of free runners, and they got there late, and the penalty ensued.
Yeah, somehow it didn't get into their brains that it was a screen, right? Instead of pulling off and chasing the ball downfield, they kept going to touchdown. Najee Harris, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have cut the lead back down to 2. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. The returner, Trey Tucker, going to bring this one out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark. And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it. Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
Oh.
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Ooh!
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Let's go. Renfro.
Inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 49 yards.
That was a good throw. That was a dime right there, low-key.
Inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Jacobs going to
try
Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up
fell down.
4. It's 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Well, get him to the ground.
I got one timeout.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw.
Mayer.
Pass taken in.
Mayer. Drag them boys. Drag them boys. Drag them boys. Hey.
That sets up a 1st and goal.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the
crazy. I'm running it. I got Josh Jacobs. Bust down, touchdown. Next play. 1 second. Ooh, lucky I seen the clock. Oh my gosh.
Second remaining in the first half. They'll call the timeout.
I got nuts. I'm gonna go for it.
A final shot before break.
Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Hey, 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 hey! Just throw it up in there. Throw it up in there. Hey. Go. Go to whistle. That's it. Let's go. Devontae Adams, dude. Let's go. Making plays out here, boy. Sunday Night Football.
And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
That was easy.
So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play, and 2 more for good measure. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Christian McCaffrey, over 100 yards in the victory with 2 touchdown runs as well. From there, we head east to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Anthony Richardson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. And lastly, on Monday Night Football, another doubleheader. Philly and Tampa at 7:15, followed by the Super Bowl rematch from a couple of years ago. The Rams and Bengals from Cincinnati. We just watched a solid first half from the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward. Both teams making their final adjustments before we get started once again. And for the call of the second half, let's send you back out to Allegiant Stadium and Brandon God.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard.
He's balling out.
Underway
3 and out. That's the goal, 3 and out.
Going to hold on to this one. Touchback. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stout troops,
I was looking at my
they've been
phone.
playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got
They
some
probably
time.
gonna run the ball.
The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to
play the ball
run game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Fresh out of the locker
That was a fluke because I didn't even call a play, called it for me.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. A short one there to Freiermuth. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Got him, Coach. Max Crosby. 98 problems out there.
Max Crosby in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for
Trubisky's trash. He's going to put him on his ass.
Trubisky. Back to throw here.
Nope.
And that is incomplete.
Divine Diablo. Give me the ball because I'm going to go.
As he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at the 15.
I was trying to spin, but I was trying to go the other way. It's all good.
And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now O'Connell. Got his man complete over the middle.
Bro,
that's
3rd and 3. And we about to run the ball, hand it off.
Taken down at the 27.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, here
comes
Jacobs.
It's easy. Burning the draw, baby. Just burn the draw.
He got 3 barely, but the mark shows 1st down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
Burn the draw.
Just past the 35 at the 36.
They're gonna get that ball back with like one minute left. I'm burning all that time off, boy.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field with his number is called. The way he's running it,
I keep going back to him.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And a good push there.
I had to change the play hella.
Gain of just 1.
Here we go. I was trying to get Meyer to go across the middle. I mean, not Meyer. Meyer.
O'Connell to throw on 2nd down. That's complete into the hands of Myers.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with O'Connell. He's going to be the starter moving forward. Garoppolo, that would have been a pick with Garoppolo.
It's 3rd and 3. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 9 yards that time.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Amir Abdullah. What he got?
Again, this time it's Abdullah. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well.
Spread him out. We got to spread the defense out.
Because he's built like a block. On 2nd down, O'Connell. It's caught here by Adams.
D.A. Devontae Adams, boy. Know that. Best receiver in the league. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we going again.
Just trying to free up some space.
Same dude. I'm going to hit you with the same dude.
Well, got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
Hold on, let me try something right quick. So Meyer and number 2.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
D.A.
The Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down.
4th quarter.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
I'm the only dude out running 5 receivers on the goal line. Why? Because I'm the GOAT at this shit. G-O-D, come at me. Come at your boy. Holla at me. Holla at me. Holla at me. Touchdown. Hey.
And the Raiders are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign.
About to start playing online too.
Now you make the extra point, and that means on the
Play some online games. See how good I am though. I think I'm pretty good though, for real though. No cap. I've been playing Madden since I was like 5 years old. GOD.
Now they need to pull out the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick. And we've seen nowadays those are incredibly.
This plays like a cheat code play though. Like if you want to find like a glitch play to run on a goal line, this is a glitch play to run on a goal line. It always works, y'all. I swear. It always works.
O'Connell's throwing for it.
Always works.
3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense.
Take Devontae out. I'm because Madden be quick to hate. They want to hate my players, so put Renfro in at number 2. Ooh. No, keep Renfro in. I'm gonna keep Carter as like a specialist. All right, there we go.
Play and using it well.
Like I said, they're not gonna get that ball back. It's the 4th quarter now.
It really is, and I don't know how much
they didn't get the ball that whole 3rd quarter. Oh, chopping.
But with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's
strategy. They got like one possession on that 3rd quarter.
And when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Where you throwing it to? Catch where to go?
But it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since
I'm trying to figure out what quarterback I'm going to get in the draft.
To the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Yeah, I'm going to say nickel is working right now. I don't like to run the same defense. I like to switch it up.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Trubisky.
Rick is 0 for 5. Get off the field.
Nichols in there to take him down.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with
Josh Jacobs, dude. Josh Jacobs, dude. Saucy with it.
There as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
That's bull.
Colton Miller, former first-round
I'll just
pick,
do it again.
It's
nothing.
there. They're back
Matter of
down here
fact.
with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Being chased out left.
Oh.
Here's incomplete.
Oh.
They certainly did a nice
I was almost
job
picked. I shouldn't have threw that.
extending the play, hoping
I thought he could make the throw though.
downfield, but they never did.
O'Connell has been throwing some dimes. Low key.
The incompletion for 2nd down. Back to throw. O'Connell. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
Trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Cole Holcomb.
I forced it. It was a tight window. I forced it.
So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later. It has to.
It's all good.
It feels like the world is just tumbling down.
They're not going to score.
But there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep
Bring it down to the ground, sir.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down.
Oh, my.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
As you said, they weren't going to score, too.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Hey, my corners are not the best.
Allen Robinson, 41 yards. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
The Dolphins put 70 points up on the Broncos. In real life, I was laughing, too, the whole time. They said it's the second most points ever. Well, the highest second most 70-point game, I guess, ever. Or something like that. But it's like the second most points ever, I think, in a modern era.
The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try.
Josh Jacobs, dude.
I was a little surprised by the last throw.
Woo!
That type of throw.
Get off me. Get off me.
Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
On first down, they go with Jacobs.
Ooh, that's more yard. That's more yards.
He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 132 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
He sure has.
Getting out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10.
You sure are.
Right at the 40. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And give him
Keep chopping, baby. Keep chopping.
Stop near the 35 at the 34.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
First down. Oh, 30 inches.
The 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Here comes third and the length of the football. Here's O'Connell.
Ooh. Good catch, though. Good catch.
First down as he's able to get about 3 that time on third and
first down and then some.
Throwing, O'Connell.
Oh.
Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's O'Connell again on second and 10. And that's complete to Adams.
Bro.
9 yards, not quite enough.
I'm going to have to fool with it.
With third and 1.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on third and 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Renfro. Let's go.
Touchdown Raiders. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Raiders are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Threading the needle. Threading it. With precision. I got that modest touch. O'Connell got that modest touch. So nice.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one.
And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one.
Ooh! Bring the noise, baby.
Like
bring the noise. Chandler Jones.
On that last play.
Yeah, go ahead to the bench. It's getting too physical. You hitting them boys too hard. We bringing it back to the 70s. Raiders and Steelers always been a rivalry.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Yeah, man, Crosby was coming. He got to get that out of there.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Oh, Marcus Peters, good play, though. Good play, though.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late.
They're going to go for it. Well, you better respect my defense. You better respect my defense, man. It's better off punting it. And I'm getting the ball in short field. What's up with it? What's up with it? Pick. I'm off shit back. Good play, Spillane. He was wearing the black and gold. Now he's wearing silver and black. Let's go.
Excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Bust through the tackle.
Oh, I couldn't cut. I got tackled. That would have been a touchdown. That was a house call for sure. That was a for sure house call, my dude.
On 24 carries, 3 tight ends in the ball game.
You know we're gonna ball out till the sole of our cleats fall out, That's more yards. Ooh, lower your shoulder though on them boys.
Another good run on 1st down. This one goes for 14 as he is eating them up here to begin the drive. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And O'Connell now to throw.
Oh no! I got hit. It don't matter, the game's over with.
The Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Ain't no Connell's only a 60 overall though, and he's still out there throwing downs like that.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky.
Matt Crosby coming on that edge, boy.
Falls incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Pounce on him. Get to him.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was
I need an interception.
Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Matt Crosby coming again.
Shot at the end zone.
That's game.
Surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual.
That was a good game.
You know all teams
real good game.
Turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes
real good game, though.
Like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy.
I just wish they could have did that today. I was mad as hell, man. That's why I had to get on live, man.
So for Las Vegas, it's an ideal start as they move.
Mess my Sunday up, Raiders. Like y'all always do. Like they always do, though. It ain't nothing, though. One day we'll be good, hopefully. And we got the Chargers. We gonna beat the Chargers for sure. We gonna beat them boys for sure. Here we go. Ain't no problem. He played pretty good last game. I did throw a couple picks, but I was just forcing the ball. He fits the offense better. I like to put the old school jerseys on. I wear the old school jersey yesterday.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and this one features Josh Jacobs. It was a nice performance in his last outing.
He sure did.
170 yards on the ground. It's the Raiders and the Chargers. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here at Inglewood. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the LA Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week.
Yeah, give them the ball first. They can have the ball. I don't care about that. Y'all can take the ball. We're gonna do what we do.
Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season.
Might put it on 10-minute quarters later though.
3 good quality wins too.
Maybe like
people in the locker room excited.
Next couple of
thinking
games.
that this could be their year.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Charger offense making its way out, and at the controls is the league's second leading passer a year ago. At 25 years of age, out of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it.
Ooh, good tackle for Lane.
Williams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Ooh, Tillery was coming. He was coming, though, off the edge.
You don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a
He
position.
was coming up off that edge, boy.
They have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to
Herbert.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A quick check on the numbers for Keenan Allen from last week. 5 catches, 91 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Herbert now.
Oh, that kick. Oh, I thought he kicked it. It looked like Peters kicked it at first.
Here's Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
Divine Diablo, good tackle.
Cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
So I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
Well, the drive starts with a completion, left side. This is 2nd and 8. To throw here, O'Connell. Forced out to his left.
Got a block.
He's taken down. Khalil Mack, the outside linebacker, coming out to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Now O'Connell.
That's not pass interference.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Returnable here for Davis. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right.
There you go. Pressure. That's what we need. Send the pressure.
A little bit of a reset for this team, but it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this defense for the Raiders very strong in that victory a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game.
Ooh, let's go. You get the ball back.
And step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
Oh, stay on your feet, Josh.
Because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Raiders hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they've got to be pleased with the start of this season, obviously.
Yeah, and you're talking about 3 good quality wins. It's got people in the locker room excited, not overly so, but that quiet confidence is starting to build. They're starting to believe that this could be their year if they stay on track.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now it's O'Connell. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes number 1. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Taking a chance, going for it, but
they'll go for it. O'Connell. It's by Adams. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Running on first down, Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mucked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. Play action. It's Herbert. Man open left side. It's Williams.
it was my fault. I shouldn't have went for it on that 4th.
Coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the line. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. Eckler again. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Ooh, damn, I cut too much.
Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Another one of their guys is hurt. Going to the locker room.
That last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Second down, Jacobs once more. And the defense closes quickly there. They get maybe a yard to the 33. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. Running right through it. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Come on, Renfro.
O'Connell looking to throw on first. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the
Same play. Same play. SOS.
Right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big
Renfro, you got to hold on to it. Come on.
Second down, and this one incomplete as well.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
The Raiders on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing. O'Connell. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
A first down run with Jacobs won't get a whole lot, maybe a yard, but that's about all, and it's second down. And the ball is knocked out and picked up by the Chargers.
What?
And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Obviously.
And I can't challenge it, of course.
Football, but I've got to give credit to the defense. And now before the ball changes hands,
Yeah,
they're going to take a look
review.
at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear
Oh,
position.
yeah, that's our ball. Let's go.
This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They go with Jacobs.
Yep.
And
Let's
he
go.
gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. 2 minutes to play. First
we got to score, man. We down.
A reminder that
it's 14 love right now. We down. It's all good though. We got momentum.
An analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Keep cutting, man.
The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Oh, man. Open like the stove.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Jacobs going to try the middle. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Let's go.
And he is in.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score.
I'll take the extra point for now.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that one makes it 14-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis.
He's going nowhere.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So
right, good deed.
The head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy.
Come on, defense, been doing great.
Stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
I'm sure he said challenge accepted. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Eckler now between the tackles.
No.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
No blocking.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? He'll let this go for Adams. And that is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this half.
I don't got to get it all on one play.
So they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. From the shotgun, O'Connell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 22. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. On the move to his left.
Field goal.
Complete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
The kick by Carlson is good.
Let's go.
And cut the lead back down to 4.
Best kicker in the league.
10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball.
And I get ball second half.
You want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the visiting Broncos who were able to come in and get the road victory. Russell Wilson, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. From Chicago, we head north to the home of their rivals as we check on the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions. David Montgomery, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Tony Pollard with a touchdown run. It was Austin Eckler who was the star of that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. So out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Jacobs now. And taken down just shy of the 40.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Jacobs. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Austin Johnson, the one who makes the stop defensively.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw, O'Connell.
Ooh, good throw. Oh, they dropped it. Oh, my God.
The coverage we just saw break out on third down. Dime defense blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Here's O'Connell looking to throw it.
Let's go. Devontae. Woo! Let's go.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of
balls. I should have jumped.
Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Second down, Jacobs once more.
Ooh, good run, Josh. Let's go. Josh Jacobs.
80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Here's Jacobs.
Holding.
Halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Holding. Offense.
Oh,
yeah,
gosh,
so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes at that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted.
First and go like a 20,
sometimes
though.
your hands get too involved.
And O'Connell down to throw to the left side. There's Mayer. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. O'Connell buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll wind up going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on 3rd and goal.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
O'Connell throwing, 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The kick by Carlson is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14.
Man, I didn't get no touchdown, but I got to take the point.
Facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's Williams on the catch. And down he goes.
Might need to run nickel.
Takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Herbert running left off the option.
He ain't going nowhere. Herbert, Chandler Jones.
He's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Herbert.
Oh, missed the sack.
Open man downfield. It's Palmer. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A handoff. It's Eckler. Oh, a good move.
Then they drug him into the end zone.
Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 70. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal does very little at this stage.
He'll
be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's down right around
Devontae got hurt.
After a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now an injury timeout, and that is Davante Adams, who is in some discomfort following that play. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Kenneth Murray, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. The offense on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 14. That's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught right side by Palmer. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be.
Yeah, that's holding.
Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. All right, so they got
Robert,
that one, Charles,
now Spillane's hurt? How he get hurt?
How difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. They'll find Everett there.
Wow, really?
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Eckler. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Davante Adams getting hurt, man. Hurt me really because nobody else could get going on the offense, man.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. To about the 35, second down. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll change things around before the snap. O'Connell to throw on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be up around the 45-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
I'm saying nobody could get open.
But it's incomplete. Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs.
Wow.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 112 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Flush to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
Damn, come on, get the first down.
Mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. And they'll begin by running the option.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
Are you serious?
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section.
To the fucking
what
Chargers,
running plays
man.
do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And he
Game's over.
Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Go. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd.
There goes my undefeated streak off 3-0.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers.
Once I get a quarterback, it's over with,
performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big time.
got Jones. We got Julio. Oh yeah, I think I did get Julio. I think free agency. And he started getting him involved. If I could put Julio in that tight end, I'll be savage. Here we go. Because before you used to be able to sub during the game, I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I don't know if you can, so I just got to just do it from the menu. Julio Jones wearing 86. I might change his number though. I don't know yet. I'm gonna put Julio in as much as I can. There's that different formation. Swap all my receivers out. Beef. I like DeAndre Carter. He's fast. Try to get him, have him out there as much as possible. Really. Flipping it. I ain't even played Julio Jones until now. But like I said, I'm still trying to figure out all these formations. To the defense next. I'll put Garoppolo back in, though. He is the starter. Can't give up on him. Because I'm getting the quarterback no matter what, so. Those are receiving leaders. Jacobs leading rusher, leading the league in rushing once again. 605 yards with 5 touchdowns. I'm gonna do the scouting right quick. We got the Packers next. I'm about to get up off alive though, y'all. I'll be back on later, probably tomorrow sometime. Yeah, it's the new thing I'm doing is franchise mode. It's cool though. I like it though. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm still kind of new as far as the playbooks. Like I said, I ain't played Madden 23. I played Madden 22, so I'm still trying to figure out like, oh, they changed a lot as far as selecting plays and stuff like that. All the formations and all that. I'm still trying to learn, but it's solid though. It's decent. It's better than before. A little bit better than before though. All right, y'all. I'm out.